No Time to Die is a solid in for Daniel Craig's run as James Bond. What up, guys? This is Calvin Whitcliffe on YouTube with a non spoiler review of No Time to Die, Daniel Craig's last outing as James Bond. And I want to say, while the movie's not as good as Skyfall, I think it's a really fun film. And besides the ending, which I'm still thinking about, I think it's a good parting ways with James Bond and Daniel Craig. Um, just to start, the movie is very artistic and visually stylish throughout, beginning to end. The intro to the movie is a very good, scary, very atmospheric, very cold beginning to the movie, which I quite enjoyed. Quite enjoyed. And then as we get further along in the movie, as in the trailers, Daniel Craig's James Bond with Madeline Snow, they're pretty much, as in the trailers, they're having their time together, and things sort of pop off right then. The action scenes are really good. I really enjoyed them. Got some good car chase scenes. That scene with James Bond that you've seen in the trailers with the Aston Martin. I had to say it was pretty intense, especially with him and Madeline Snow inside the car. Pretty intense scenes. Um, the henchman in the movie with the eye, I kind of liked him. He was okay. He was okay as a villain. I do say the weakness with the Bond film is with Rami Malek's Cypher. Okay, he's okay. He's just not like the level of Goldfinger, Dr. No, a Sheaf, not the level of maybe some villains in GoldenEye and stuff, but he's okay. But when he's on the screen, he's dynamic, and there's not much of him in the movie. Very not much of him in the movie at all. But when he's on there, he's good. He's good. I give it up to Rami Malek for his performance. Um, just solid action scenes. Really good. There's a car chase in the jungle I thought was pretty good. And you see in the trailers they didn't edit things out that I really wanted to see. I'm glad that happened. As for the characters in the movie, oh, Ralph Fiennes as him, great job. Daniel Craig, great job. Um, I like Q. Q is a really funny character. I really love that character in this James Bond franchise. They were really good, solid performances. The Bond girls were amazing. My favorite is Anna De Armas. She's has really short part. It was a lengthy in the part, but it's like she's in. There's this whole sequence and she's in a decent amount, and she's not in for the rest of the movie. So. But for that moment, she was probably the best, in my opinion, as a Bond girl in a Bond film. I wouldn't mind having her own series of her. She's just gorgeous. Lisa Dux is gorgeous too. She really stepped it up here in this Bond film. And Lashana Lynch, Naomi, I really loved her dynamic with Daniel Craig's James Bond, and she really turned it up. They turned it up, and I'm not. I mean, they're not bad. I mean, I think Lashana Lynch did a really good job. She was fun. I enjoyed her, especially when you first see her. She's really catches your eye, as just as much as Anna De Armas does. And Anna De Armas really catches your eye. She is dynamic in the film. They really did. These Bond girls are something in this movie. I know a lot of people are saying that this film is very woke. After watching it, I don't see it at all. I think the Bond girls were very, very good. I didn't think they really took away anything from James Bond's character at all. And I want to say, Lashana Lynch's Naomi and James Bond really don't have this animosity toward each other from what I see in the movie. I mean, you gotta watch it. It's not a woke mess. It's not a woke mess. I think they didn't. Daniel Craig is James Bond through and through in this movie, and it's his movie. It's his movie. He's in it every step of the way. He does his thing. I just don't see any woke or feminist stuff in this movie. They're strong, independent women in the movie. They're very strong in the movie, but they don't overshadow James Bond or push him aside. In my opinion, from watching this film, they're very gorgeous women, and they're not downgraded, and they don't downgrade James Bond. So for that, take it as you will. I think they're very stunning. I want to get another nod off to Jeffrey Wright, who's really good in this film too. He had a really good send off too. It's man, there's some really heart tugging scenes in this film. The tear came down a little bit as I watched it through the ending. Like I said, with action scenes, they're really good. You had some good villains too. Even Jeffrey Wright's partner was good. I just want to say, Daniel Craig really did a good job as James Bond. I've enjoyed all of his films, even Quantum of Solace. I've enjoyed all of his films. I'm a big James Bond fan, and I think Daniel Craig did a stunning job. Hats off to you, man. Hats off to you, star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and you've earned it, in my opinion. You've earned it, and here's to many more great movies with you. Like I said, I'm not spoiling the review, so it's 2 hours and 30 minutes, 2 hours and 45 minutes, really long movie. It's a nice even stream pace. So when you watch it, you really don't. There's maybe some little drag times in there, but other than that, Safin, decent villain. Action scenes are decent. The Bond girls are good. There's no wokeness. The environments and from place to place they go is really luscious and gorgeous to look at. Shout outs to Cary Fukunaga. He's becoming one director I add to my list of good ones with Nolan, Taika Waititi, the Russo brothers. Hans Zimmer's score was really good. I really liked it. He really captured the Bond theme, and you could hear those little hints of Hans Zimmer's music in there. Some of the songs or some of the music tones in there reminded me a little bit of The Rock. And this movie, like I'm a Hideo Kojima fan, I'm a Metal Gear Solid fan, and this movie gave me a lot of Metal Gear Solid vibes. All the way to the ending, it's a very Metal Gear feel to it, in my opinion. That's just me, as I'm a Metal Gear fan, and I think Metal Gear was inspired by James Bond. James Bond was a big inspiration for Metal Gear with Hideo Kojima. If you ever played Snake Eater, it has like a Bond theme to it. So it's really good. I wouldn't mind seeing Daniel Craig play Big Boss or Solid Snake, in my opinion. But that's my opinion, or whatever it is. And that's it, guys, for my non-spoiler review of James Bond: No Time to Die with Daniel Craig. Like I said, pretty solid movie. Really good Bond girls, really good action. Nice little send-off. Ending's a little shaky, but that's what I think of the film. Let me know what you think on the comments below if you can. If you liked it, if you already seen it. What you didn't like. No spoilers on the comments. like this video, share this video, and please subscribe to this video. I'll be putting up more reviews, maybe some other videos as I get a hang of this YouTube thing. So hey, till next time, don't know what movie I'll be going to see next. Keep an eye out, but looks like it might be I don't know really. I don't know. I have to look it up. But till next time, peace, people, and be safe.